How important was that tonight?
Yeah, the 3 points meant everything to us, especially in the derby where anything can happen in the derby. They're a good team, but we had to take it up another step, and I think the fans gave us the emotion. We felt everything with them, and it was just amazing place to play at.
Tell us about the importance of the fans and the atmosphere tonight, because it was pretty special, wasn't it?
Yeah, it lifted us in the last 10 minutes. When things get tough, where in the past we might have conceded, them fans gave us the energy to keep going, and the match went on for another 10-15 minutes. They would have kept giving us the energy, and we would have ran and gave every single thing we had for them.
What went through your mind, be honest, when you saw the 12 minutes added at the end?
Where did that come from? But obviously it was like, all right, we feel in control, even though they might be causing chances or having the ball, we're comfortable here. And we knew we had to do that for another 12 minutes, which was fine. And like I said, the fans, they pushed us and made that easy for us.
You mentioned the spirit off the field. Talk to us about the spirit on the field, because it was a performance full of character tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We got amazing players with big characters, and that's what you need, especially on nights like tonight, a big derby, and we've got to take that into every other game we go on from now on.
Enzo with the goal, but just how important were he and Caicedo in the middle of the pitch tonight?
Oh yeah, Enzo with a amazing run. I don't think people will give him as much praise as he should get, especially for that goal. And then Moy, it's all I do, because he just makes it so easy for us in the defence, because he stops everything before it gets to us.
Let's talk about the defence. It was a central defensive pairing made in Cobham. I mean, just how pleased are you with another clean sheet tonight?
Yeah, a clean sheet in a derby means everything to us. I think we were strong today. We won our duels and we gave them nothing, and that's what we got to carry on to every other game. Playing alongside Trev has been amazing, because I used to look up to him. I still do now, probably. And yeah, I feel like we trust each other, and it worked today.
And that's 4 successive clean sheets at home now in all competitions. How important is that?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to score goals every game. But, if we get the clean sheet, we're more than likely going to win games. That's how I feel. That's how the team feel. It's got to keep building on that. And us as a back four and the goalie, we need to keep pushing as much as we can to be a really strong unit.
It's quite the run now from now to the end of the season. What will a performance like this do for momentum going into these closing weeks?
Yeah, definitely. It push all our confidence. But every game's a final to us. That's how we've got to take it. If we want to get the top 4 and get Champions League next season, that's how it's got to be. And we're positive we can do it, and we know we can do it. We've just got to prove it every game.
Finally, one on you, Levi. How impressed and how happy have you been with your development this year and the character we've seen from you on the pitch?
Yeah, of course. I've had ups, I've had downs, but I'm learning. I'm becoming a bigger character on the pitch. I'm trying to help my teammates as much as possible. And I know if I'm not having the best game, I can still help them. And that's what I've learned as a player, and that's how much I've grown. And I'm just pleased to get the win. That's the only thing that matters to me right now.
Back into the top 4.
Better stay there. Thank you very much.